Hello Boro fans, it's Joe from Boro Fan TV and this is the preview for the upcoming game on Wednesday the 22nd of July with a 7:30pm kickoff as the Boro take on Sheffield Wednesday in the Skybet Championship at Hillsborough. Now, well Boro fans, it's now come down to this. Our last game of the season. We're technically not out of the woods going into the last game, but usually that's the outcome of every time with the Boro. You know, we have to do things the hard way. There's obviously about 4 or 5 teams obviously fighting for survival in the league, but obviously, in my opinion, I think Barnsley and Hull City are technically, mathematically down. So it's just a case of us, Luton, Birmingham and Charlton are all fighting just to stay away from that last relegation spot. Now, our last home game of the season was obviously a tough one to take. That 3-1 defeat at the hands of Cardiff certainly let us down big time with our confidence, and we'll be left to rue on our bad luck at home again. Thankfully for the last time this season, we've only managed 6 wins at the Riverside all season. I mean, that record itself tells me, regardless of which league we have to be in next season, we have to make the Riverside a fortress again, and just make it a place where every visiting team should come to fear coming to the Riverside. But that's the one side. About the game on last Saturday, obviously we went behind inside 4 minutes through Sean Morrison's header, through bad zonal marking, you know, going up to the goal. And then a quick fire double in between halves from Josh Murphy sealed the deal. Obviously we got a consolation goal back through Britta Sombalonga, but obviously too little too late. And things went from bad to worse for us, obviously with Johnny Howson getting sent off towards the end, and obviously he will miss the game coming up on Wednesday at Hillsborough. It's tough to tell who can fit in that role situation. You know, obviously we just learned the news that Ravel Morrison has left the club, so it's going to be a tough choice who to pick going into that midfield setup. Obviously it could either be Lewis Swing, it could either be, you know, Paddy McNair. My personal opinion, it might be McNair, but at the end of the day, that's the decision for Neil Warnock to make and not me. So it's going to be a tough ask, you know, trying to field the squad together with so many players now coming to the end of their contracts and some even playing in their last game for the club. Particularly look at George Friend and the scenes that after the game on Saturday. Could this be the final time we ever see George Friend at this club? Which is obviously going to be sad to see because he's been a great servant to us throughout the last few years. So let's hope if it is his last game, we'll make sure we go out on it on a high to make sure that we achieve safety. Now, going on to our opponents, Sheffield Wednesday, they're a side, even though it looks like they've got nothing to play for, they've still got that points deduction looming over their heads. Same with Wigan, for example. But their fate, obviously, I think it's going to happen next season. I think the points will be deducted going into next season for Sheffield Wednesday. They're currently 16th at the moment. Their current record at the moment is played 45, won 19, drawn 10 and lost 19. Well, take that back. They actually won 15, lost 19 and drawn 10. Last game out, they lost 5-3 away at Fulham. It shows the side that there are lackadaisical in defence, but obviously they're very quick on the counter-attack when they're going into the break. So that's something we got to watch out for on Wednesday. And especially with the players that are capable of doing just that. Obviously, we know about Adam Reach, of course, from ex-Boro player. Alessio De Cruz, who's on loan from Parma. And got a couple of strikers in there as well. You've got the likes of Ati Newhugh. Another former Boro player, Jordan Rhodes. You also got Fernando Forestieri and Stephen Fletcher, who can cause a threat in the air. Barry Bannon as well, a very underrated player in the Championship, in my opinion. And they've also got other players like Jacob Murphy, who can cause a threat. And it's fair to say that Sheffield Wednesday are no joke, considering the position they're in. And they proved that at the end of September in the reverse fixture back at the Riverside, when they beat us 4-1, which is obviously one of our worst results of the season at the Riverside at the time. But like I say, Boro fans, it is now or never, of course. I mean, a win or a draw will probably be enough to secure our safety. Obviously, there's been a lot of talk recently about what's going to be happening with Wigan. After this set of games, their points deduction will be imposed, obviously subject to an appeal. But even We can't focus on that in a minute, and we just got to get through securing our own safety on Saturday, as well as other teams doing us a favour, particularly our old friend Mogger for Blackburn to keep Luton at bay, and obviously the champions Leeds obviously got to keep Charlton at bay, and then Derby have got to keep Birmingham at bay. So fingers crossed, Boro fans, we will achieve safety this season and count on it. So we have to believe, but we have to do it the hard way like as normal. But leave your thoughts and predictions to the game in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Our social media links are in the description below. So until then, Boro fans, I've been Joe from Boro Fan TV, and I will see you later. And in Boro we trust, whatever league we're going to be in next season. Anyway, take care, and up the Boro.